you were made of iron, Nick?
Yeah, I do.
You know how long it's taken me today? So yeah, but now we get double the iron, so we get twice as much iron.
That's really good.
For every time we do that. Yeah,
so how close are we to the automatic bomb machine?
So we need another iron casing. Unfortunately, I could use this one. I could move it over here, but we need another iron casing, which is quite a bit of iron. But we are getting it faster now, and we also need an iron. I can't remember what these are called. Combustion heaters.
Sure.
Yeah, we need an iron combustion heater, which is 15 iron.
15.
Yeah, 15 iron, not 50. 15 iron.
That's not too far-fetched, I don't think.
Yeah, but we need like 30 iron to get all this stuff done. But no, it's not terrible. Now that we've got a lot of blaze powder and we've got a lot of rotten flesh, as you can see in here, we're getting there slowly but surely. It's making us a lot of iron. Mostly now it's getting these crystal shards. So Nick, if you want to take all this cobblestone, go put it down and then just break it with your stone rock grinder. There's another one there if you want it. To gravel and then to sand and then smelt the sand into glass so we can then put the glass to and get these little crystal shards. Those are kind of going to be our bottleneck going forward here. So if you could make those, Nick, that would be peachy.
Hi, I got you, Peach.
Thanks,
Peaches.
pal.
Peachy.
Okay.
Peaches.
I want to know. I wonder how much we're going to get. So what do you reckon? Do you reckon we're going to get like 33 copper from one dust now?
Oh, yeah. She's good.
Because we got 22 before. And if it's like a 50% bump, are we going to get double? Or are we going to get 44?
I reckon we'll get double. If we got double the iron. Double?
That's crazy, though. That's a crazy amount. It's too much copper. Nick, it's too much copper. It's an unreasonable amount of copper.
Right, Isaac, when you're done, just come over here.
Yeah.
So do you see me walking through blocks?
I see you walking through cobblestone,
yeah. So this is what I've been experiencing this whole time. It's really weird.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the F3A doesn't reload it either, unfortunately, so it's a shame.
So I've got all this gravel, so what do I do with the gravel?
Put it down, same process. Put it down again, break it down again, get a bunch of sand. We could probably do with setting up more of these maybe as well, because this thing's pretty slow. But then again, we just need to get the better one. Once we get to bronze, it'll be a bit faster, it'll produce it more. So, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's doing the best it can, Nick, okay? It's doing all it can. It's getting the job done, okay?
I'm just doing my best.
Go hanging, Nick.
It's like that new guy who's worked really, really hard at university. He's graduated to become a lawyer or something, and then he goes to this law firm as an associate, and he just gets absolutely rinsed out, and he's just I'm just doing the best I can, but no more rinsing.
No more rinsing.
More
Don't
rinsing.
You hate getting rinsed?
Yeah.
All right.
Sand. Do I do the same with the sand?
No, you put the sand in a furnace, Nick, and it makes glass.
I see. Oh, so it's all glass based. Okay, all right. Sassy, fucking hell. The amount of sass today.
Do I hammer grass? I can't even speak. Do I hammer sand? It doesn't work when you try and insult somebody, but you can't get the insult out.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
All right. I know it's using the tiny gravel though. Getting that stuff done.
The tiny charcoal.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Right, I'm making some glass. Okay. Yeah, it was all right, the tiny charcoal. It was a bit shit, I'm not going to lie. It is quite awful. I wouldn't use it again. But it was good for the experience.
It's a way of being more efficient. So if
is it?
Because if it takes for example 1.5 pieces of charcoal to burn something, it'll use all 2 pieces of charcoal, right? And it'll just waste the other half of charcoal. Whereas if you craft them into the tiny charcoal, it'll use 12 of the 19 that you get.
I feel it is more efficient though to just use the wood. To be honest,
I don't think that it is, but you might be right.
Use the wood in the first place to make the charcoal.
Right, but I think a charcoal is more efficient than 4 planks.
Right.
Heat unit wise. So I think it is, but I'm not arguing, Nick. Feel free to use the wood. The wood is so much easier to get.
Because 1 charcoal is worth 4 planks, and then the wood you use
to smelt it.
To make it, yeah.
But you use charcoal to smelt the charcoal, no?
Oh, yeah, you could do that, actually.
Yeah, you can use tiny charcoal to smelt the wood into charcoal, and then
it's all a bit much.
But it takes time. The time value. Time is money. And money
is power.
Money is power.
And power is desirable.
Being able to, do what you want. Okay.
Yeah.
That's that done. So I think now I just need 4
Time
plates.
is money. I sell you. Time is money.
I thought you would say, I sell you time.
Time is money. I sell you. I would love to buy time. I wonder if time was a
would you buy
purchasable.
like
if time was purchasable, I'm sure it would be insane.
That's what I'm saying, like real pricing,
incredibly expensive.
But I mean, I guess it depends. Like who's controlling the time markets though? Like what?
It would have to be.
We've had this conversation before. I think
haven't we?
Regulated. Like
by...
I think we've had this conversation in the past where it's like, you know, do people sell their time? Does somebody else have to sell their time so you can buy it?
Yeah, we have had this conversation. Yeah, about jobs and stuff.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like people selling black market time on like the deep web? Oh, I got some recreational time for you. I give you a good price.
But yeah, no, like imagine that. You know, you want to get some extra years on your life. You know, you got to buy some off somebody else.
Jesus Christ,
you're a student. You know, you want to buy. You want to buy some nice food. You
that means you could, if you could literally buy time off someone else, you could kill them just by paying them enough.
Yeah, yeah.
If you buy 50 years off their time, they'll just die.
Yeah.
Is that legal?
But it gives everybody a chance to live the high life. You know?
Sure.
But then again, I guess it probably wouldn't. I mean, what happens when you guarantee some people are going to set up human farms? Just start, you know,
Jesus, and like slavery as well.
Yeah,
it's all a bit much.
You know,
Isaac.
if you captive some people and take them to like your own private island and then just, you know, raise them like cattle and then sell their time to other people.
Jesus Christ, the poor humans.
I know. We need to have we have to set up a system, Nick, so you can only buy free trade time. You know, time that's
fair trade time.
Yeah,
this time has been acquired through fair means. Oh dear.
Oh, no animals were harmed in the making of this time.
Yeah. That's good. Okay. I like that. Right, where are we then with this little excursion? Whipping excursion.
Work in progress, Nick. Work in progress.
Yeah. Is there a quest book, by the way?
So G brings up the guide.
Yeah, the G guide, yeah.
And then you can also press E, and then in the top left is the guide again, which also has like a different guide. Yeah. You click Modern Skyblock 2. They show you different stuff, but you can look at either of them. Nick, and have a quick read, a quick peruse if you want to check stuff. We're in stage 2 in the G guide. So top left, you can scroll over to get to stage 2. We're near the end of stage 2, though. We're moving on into stage 3 pretty soon, Nick. You know?
Excellent. Oh, I see.
You see now.
So that means we're very far through the G guide, but that's when we then switch over to the other guide, don't we?
It's kind of, it's odd because there is some stuff in the non-G guide that is useful in the early game, you know? So you kind of want to use both early on, but then you can abandon the G guide after a little bit of time.
Right, okay. It's no longer my G.
The gosh dang G guide, yeah. No one wants to be his G. I need these to be just constant plates. But no, we're getting there. We're getting there. We need a lot of iron. Once we've got this set up, though, once we've done this like early bit of grinding, things should become a bit smoother. Yeah. Do you want to, Nick? Actually, do you have any stone? And if you got stone, do you want to take the stone? Here you go. Actually, there's a ton of stone.
I don't have cooked stone, but I have stone.
There's a ton in the system. Here you go. Take all that. And do the same thing you did with the cobblestone, and whack it down and break it, and you're gonna get some dirty essence that we can then use to make other stuff.
Is it like the dirty appetite that I had earlier?
It is, yeah. But we don't talk about that, Nick, because no one saw that.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh shit.
Fourth wall breaking. Don't worry about it.
There's the fourth wall.
Oh, Nick just ran into it by accident. Oh,
okay. You just see two people with binoculars, and one of them's like, "Yeah, there goes the fourth wall."
There it is.
There it is.
I just imagine you bumbling around, and then you're just like, "Oh." You just walk into it. Oh, there it is. That's the fourth wall. Gosh dang it. Every time. Can someone move this? I keep hitting it.
How do you make the rock stick again? I think you did it for me last time.
It's just, what you do, Nick, is you type it into JEI, and then when you get the... Here you go.
What's it called?
It's called the rock grinder.
Oh, yeah.
AKA the rock stick. AKA Dwayne the rock stick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I just got abs. I'm getting all the essence. I need to dump my inventory.
Yeah, it's actually so. Nick, as soon as we get a cauldron, you're going to be amazed at how easy it is to get things like lapis, diamonds, apatite, gems. You're going to be amazed. Nick, you're going to be
looking forward to this. So, what do we need a cauldron? Did you say?
Yeah,
just a simple ass cauldron.
A simple ass cauldron.
What the hell?
A cauldron made out of simple ants. You know, it's so easy.
From a witch.
Yeah, but so we just need like a bunch of iron for it, which again, you know, work in progress. But once you got that, you just basically you take the dust and you put it in a cauldron with water, and it just gives you, it cleans it instantly.
Got dirty diamonds, man. It's like dirty dancing. So this
if we
put
down a cauldron,
easily automated, can't it?
Put down a cauldron, put water in it, drop the dirty diamond in it, out comes a real diamond. Done.
That is so good.
It's so good. It's finger licking
crushing
good.
A bit of stone.
Yeah. It's great. It is
like it a lot, great. Isaac. I like it a lot. Makes me very happy.
Okay, Nick. Gosh dang it. I think I have what it takes now to make this gosh dang iron combustion heater. So if I do this, and then I do this. Oh, Nick.
Hi.
Wait a second. Did I make... I'm sure I did. Did I? Oh, it's over there.
Look at this. I think we've got like 2 diamonds already. It's just so good. What's up?
Boom. Iron combustion heater. The combustion heater has been upgraded, Nick. So we can now get up to 1538. We can get up to 1,538 heat units, Nick. That's crazy. It's crazy. You see this over here? Look at this.
That's crazy.
It's been upgraded, Nick. It's an upgrade.
That's crazy.
And also,
so
Nick,
now
what we
is
can
this
do now,
automatic?
It's not, but we have to make more stuff. But again, speeds up their efficiency upgrade, and so we can do more crafts at once again now. And so I'm thinking we can also put in flint, put in fuel, and if we get over 1,000, we can press the button, and we can turn flint into gunpowder. Look at that! Crazy,
so now that's it. We've got it. We've got it. Gunpowder machine.
And 1 flint makes 3 gunpowder as well. So really now we just need like, infinite wood, Nick. We need more wood than you can shake a stick at because we need so much fuel. We need fuel for days to make all this stuff happen. Fuel for days. But also, Nick, redstone is now on our agenda as well because now that we've got the higher heat units, if I type in a redstone into JEI, what we can do is we can put in 2 gunpowder, 2 blaze powder, and 880 heat units to get a ton of heat. To get redstone. So, let's have a look here. So if we do 1, 2, actually, no, let's do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then close it up, heat it up, give it a bosh, give it another bosh. Oh no, I can't pick that up.
Give it a bosh, give it a bosh.
I've got 8 redstone, Nick. I've got 8 redstone.
Wait, what did you say you put in for that?
2 blaze powder and 2 gunpowder.
Oh, damn.
So, and remember, the blaze powder is made from gunpowder, and now we can make gunpowder from flint.
So it's all gravel.
We can make flint from gravel, we can get gravel from cobble, we can get infinite cobble from our cobblestone generator. So we can make redstone.
So it's all based on cobble.
From just mining the cobblestone, yeah.
Jesus, and we've got an infinite pickaxe for that. I wonder if we can automate that. Well, of course we can automate it. We have transfer nodes, right?
Yeah.
It's all here. It's all
here, Nick. It's all done. It's all, the pieces are falling together, Nick. Like it's like
the master
pieces.
plan.
Yeah. It's like the master chef as well.
It's like Pegasus.
Right. Yeah. It's like Pegasus.
Yeah. Don't question it. Don't question it.
Okay, I'm going to start looking at making the Secundus dust, Nick. The Secundus alchemical dust, because the Primus alchemical dust that we're making right now has that catalyst yield of 75%, right? So we don't always get the iron ore dust. Right. But with the Secundus, we of course have we have 175%. So we're guaranteed to get 1 iron, and there's a pretty high chance that we get a second iron. And then of course if we're getting more iron dust, we're then already getting more stuff in here. So we're just getting our iron is just exponentially getting better and better. Nick. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It does require some redstone here, so I'm going to have to start using some of the redstone that we just acquired, but I think it's worth it, Nick.
I've got an ungodly amount of wood.
Please work. Oh, it worked. Okay, so I've now got this Secundus stuff, so let me whack that in there. I think we still have to wait for this to burn through, but that's fine. Cool. Okay, so what do we need to make tin? Tin, alchemical tin dust. What do we need? Bones and blaze. Oh, Nick, easiest story of my life. Here we go. Do you want to do some more gravel hunting then? If you could just get us like a ludicrous amount of flint, Nick.
Right. Well, here's 11 to start you off.
Yeah.
Just there you go. Stick it down. I'll get on that.
Because the more flint we have now, we've got the gunpowder, right? Flint equals gunpowder equals everything. So
I noticed that there is an iron rock grinder, and I feel like that is a good investment if we need a shit ton of gravel.
You think we're made of iron, Nick?
Yeah, I do. It's also.
Oh, that's not how you make it?
Oh, it's really easy.
It takes 2 iron.
Yeah, it does.
You think we're made of iron, Nick?
Yeah, I do.
You know how much? How long it's taken me today? It's taken us like all day to get like 30 iron.
You need the gravel. Don't mess me around.
No, jog on, Nick. Actually, fun fact though, where you at? Here we go. Come on. Where's the
Hi.
throw me some wood. Throw me some wood.
Other chest, go on.
Other chest. All right, got it. Okay, I see. So wood and cobble. What you can do, Nick, is you can indeed make better. Okay?
I can make better.
I keep doing this wrong. But yeah, if you make 9 of these, you can then craft them into a compressed one, which is better than the non-compressed variant.
Oh, right, okay.
You feel me?
Yeah, I do. I feel ya.
It's a bit annoying to craft because you got to craft each and every one. You know, you got to put these in individually and they don't stack. But there you go. And you can vein mine with that one. It's a bit better than before.
That's useful.
Not a problem, bud. Okay, so tin's coming in. That's fine. We need more glass, Nick. We need more glass as well. Oh, you've got glass. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm one step ahead of you, you little...
You are. You're one step ahead of me. You got me. But don't forget to vein mine with that as well.
Don't worry, I've been vein mining all day.
It's all just stuff that you can walk through now. There's cobblestone here, there's gravel here, there's stone here.
Yeah, it's
just
not
a
nice,
big
is it? It's really weird.
Stuff that I can't see. 10 out of 10. Also, I think we can now make the block breaker, which can automate this cobblestone generation for us. So we don't have to...
A block breaker?
A block breaker.
Oh, right, I was going to say, it sounded like the wrong word there to me, Isaac.
A block breaker. So like this. And then if I put this guy down over here, I think I'm going to assume like... Oh, that's not right, I guess. Okay. Maybe like that. And then if I let's do this. Oh yeah, Nick, look at this. Nick, come look at this.
Hi.
It's the slowest thing in the universe, but it works.
Wee.
Does it work?
Does it?
It did work. Trust. Okay. I wonder if it needs to... I don't know if it picks up the item or if it just lets the item drop. If it picks up the item, I'm assuming it needs like a chest output.
Right.
But no, it does not seem to be the case. Let me see here. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, no, it's... Yeah, it's working. Come look at this. No, it's not.
Yeah, that's all right. No, that's a good pace. That's a good pace.
It's not rapid, you know, but it's free. We don't have to mine it.
It's not you sane.
It's not.
But it makes us sane.
It's not insane.
We don't have to spend ages anymore.
Keeps us sane. It's true.
Yeah.
And so I think now if I do this and this, so now Nick, I've got this crucible inserter. And so if you look in the alchemical fusion table, like in the middle, and you grab all of the glass shards.
Yeah. One of them are all 64.
All 64. Bring them all up.
Right.
Normally you'd have to drop these in, and you can only put like 3 in at a time. You mentioned it before. But kaboom! If you right click on this,
Jesus,
and put your 64 in there,
boom! Oh, look at that!
It will drop them in continuously, so you don't have to kind of like set it and forget it with a stack, and then it'll just keep putting it through. Automation, Nick, it's happening all around us, isn't it great? So now I do want to make the combustion collector, so we can collect from the iron casing here. So combustion collector. How do we make that? I need a lot of iron. 5 plus 8. Okay, I need 13 iron. 13 iron. I quite like that cobblestone thing, or like auto outputs. I didn't think it would. I thought we were going to have to put like a hopper beneath it and have it collect all of the
that's
the
just
drops.
dirty. We've got a stack already, man.
I know.
Doing well for ourselves.
I know. Also, Nick, fun fact, there's a machine, you guessed it, that does your job for you.
Wow.
I know.
Who knew?
If you type in rock crusher, Nick, you can make a rock crushing machine.
Oh,
so we can have all of our cobblestone go into that, turn into gravel, and then we can craft that gravel and do the stuff from there. It does require power, and so we are going to have to get into some redstone flux production, and we also have to get steel before we can get there. But it's close.
It's quite expensive.
Yeah, well, it's not that expensive. The diamonds are not as expensive as you might think, but the advanced power
I've already
component,
got those diamonds. I've got 2 dirty ones.
Yeah. We need a cauldron, though, to get the use out of the dirty ones. And I do have enough iron on me to make a cauldron, but I've got other plans for the iron. Nick, the cauldron is further down on the to-do list right now. It's on the to-do list, Nick, but it's actually, no, fine. I'm gonna move it up the to-do list, Nick. It's
thanks, man.
Oh,
right, we need.
We can't. Okay, they've changed the recipe for the cauldron. The cauldron requires steel, and I have not yet made steel. How does one make steel? Let's have a look. Guide, Modern Skyblock 2. Steel. Okay, so no, we've got a ways to go before steel. We gotta go through bronze, we gotta go through gold. We got a few things to do, Nick, before we get to the crucible.
Right.
Okay.
It wasn't that easy.
No. I mean, it's still pretty easy in the grand scheme of things, and the yield's quite nice, but it's not as easy as one might think. Excuse me? You just gotta... Okay. The cobblestone generator does seem to stop every now and again. Like just then, it just had no cobblestone in front of it. It just stopped. Not quite sure what was happening there, but I mean, sure, why not? So I've got 13 iron. What I should be able to do now here, collector. Let us see. I want to make the combustion collector, so I need you. I need a chest. Nick, easiest craft of my life. Here we go. Boom. And then, excuse me. Excuse me? That is 100% how you make a hopper. Let me try something else. Do you have any logs, Nick?
Do I have any logs? I do, Isaac. I have 14. Here you go, man.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, wow.
Don't need your logs. But Nick, come over here.
What would have you have wanted them for?
I wanted them for making
that made no sense,
a hopper, but I didn't need them. So if you come over here, Nick. So now what we can do, instead of having, for example, this here, we can go...
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, so we can put down this guy, the combustion collector. And like I said, if you open him up, you can see what's in him. But now, for example, with the blaze there, before you had to keep opening it up, now I can throw 64 gunpowder into the center, and then so long as we keep putting in fuel like this, I can press the button, and then look in the collector, and then press the button, and then look in the collector.
Oh, yeah.
And then I need more fuel real quick. Let me grab some wood, put that back in there.
Is there a fuel inserter that we can get?
Look at that, boom. Well, pipes, you know, we can just pipe it from a chest, I guess.
Yeah.
And look at that, as long as we've got fuel in there, we can just keep going. I mean, crap, Nick, we could make a hopper right now with the chest above it, and just put the hopper on the side of this, and keep pumping the wood into the casing, right? And look at this, look how much freaking, like, you know, blaze we're getting. And we've still got a bunch of gunpowder. I know, right? It's crazy, Nick. It is crazy. But yeah, that is how we get a lot of blaze. And so now it's a little bit more, you know, automated, a little bit less grindy. You have to keep breaking the cobblestone over and over again, doing the same stuff, you know, time and time again. Yeah, it's quite nice. And also, we're getting there on iron as well. We're getting some stuff. So now, Nick, the next job on our to-do list is to move and basically do the same thing we've just done here, but with copper, with bronze even. So we've just upgraded all of our stuff from stone to iron. If we can upgrade from iron to copper, and by copper I mean bronze, if we can upgrade from iron to bronze, we get even more yield, right? So this is going to work we're going to get like 3 iron for every piece of dust as opposed to 2, you know? And over here, I don't think we necessarily need an iron version of... I don't think we necessarily need a bronze version of this just yet, but having a bronze condenser, you know, just gets us more of all of the ingots. And so what I'm thinking, Nick, is between sessions, it might even be worth... I think it's almost definitely be worth setting up multiple of these.
Yeah, for different things, for different metals. Yeah.
And also probably multiple of these, you know, the fusion tables as well. So we have like one for glass. And so the idea would be that, you know, we have cobblestone being made. We have rock crushers that turn it from cobble to gravel, gravel to sand. The sand goes into a furnace, gets smelted, then gets put in here, gets turned into crystal shards, and then gets put in up there, you know, and then sent through and does its thing.
It's going to be real good.
For blaze and rotten flesh, you know, turning into iron dust getting made automatically. It'll be quite cool. And I think that does take us quite nicely to near the end, if not the end, of stage 2. If you press G, stage 2.
Boom.
Yeah, so the crucible inserts, the combustion collector, crushed stone ore, gem production. So this pack has a few different game modes in it, right? It's got kitchen sink mode, which is just like a regular, no restrictions, it's just an easy mode, right?
Right.
Then it's got normal mode, has a somewhat tough progression line that has you progress through many different mods to reach your goal. It's then got expert, which is a harder normal mode, and then it's got a speedrun mode. We're playing on normal, so we're not playing on the easiest version of the pack. There is a kitchen sink version that is easier than what we're playing. We're playing on normal mode with the somewhat tough progression line and stuff to be made, right? So our line is a little bit harder, but it also means I think that some of the stuff in the guide is not necessarily representative for us. You know what I mean? So, for example, it goes straight from the combustion collector to the crushed stone, and we can't make the cauldron yet because we don't have steel, but it doesn't talk about steel in the guide. You know, we have to go to the other guide to see about steel. You know what I mean? So there's like a few... You got to bounce back and forth a bit to get or the full story on all of this. But in the actual guide, in the Feed the Beast guide, you press E and then guide. The next thing we need to do, we're on the bronze machinery section. So 1.7, bronze machinery. We need to upgrade our stuff to bronze machinery. Once we've got that, we can get into a bit of forestry with the carpenter and the squeezer. Then we can start looking at getting gold, and then we can move on to steel. That gets us the crucible that lets us start to get diamonds and whatnot. And then, Nick, you'll see the smelter, everything is construct, and then Britannia is there at 2.2.
Oh my god.
So we can jump into some flowery goodness.
I'm going to try and store you.
And,
to make sure we try not to get that.
So yeah, between sessions, we'll do most of the same stuff, over and over again. Kill some more mobs, maybe change some mob spawn, because I don't think this one is the best design in the world, but get some more iron, get some more copper, get some more tin. Basically, just do quite a bit of grind to get all of the resources that we need. Come back and keep going from there. But Nick, I think that is a good place to end for today. With that, guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, as always, be sure to hit that like button. It really does help out a lot. Ding that bell and subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified as soon as new videos go out. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.